Eh bien, bonjour à tous, encore une fois. Vous êtes à l'écoute de Monsieur Fez. Cette fois-ci, il s'agit de la liste numéro 12 pour les huitièmes années. Hi everybody, Monsieur Fez here. We've got list number 12 for grade 8. Cette fois-ci, ce sont les adjectifs pour la plupart. So we're mostly looking at adjectives for this list. So those are descriptive words that describe a noun. For example, words like smart and lazy and evil and big and little, all those kind of words. So we got a few numbers as well and one conjunction, but mostly adjectives. On y va. 1000. 1000 is 1000. Now we have to say the 1 with the 1000 in English. In French, it's just 1000. The 1 is implied with 1000. Same thing with cent. Cent, a nice nasal sound there. It's 100 or 100, but in French it's just cent. You don't say un cent, you just cent. Cent is 100. The 1 is implied. Then we have sympa, sympa, which is another nasal sound, sympa. It is short for sympathique, sympathique, which means nice. Et encore, méchant, méchant, et méchante. So here in Unit 6, we finally get into some agreement where whether a noun is so-called masculine, using le for the, or un for a or an, and la for the, and une for a or an, starts to matter. We have a thing called agreement where méchant is used with nouns that use le, so-called masculine nouns like le chien, méchant, the mean dog. But then you have, let's see, feminine noun. La voiture méchante makes no sense, but the mean car, I guess if you're talking about Lightning McQueen and all that kind of stuff, then maybe it would make sense, but an example escapes me at the moment. Méchant, méchante. The E at the end of méchante, the feminine form, forces the pronunciation of that T, whereas it's silent in the masculine form. Méchant, méchante. Then we have égoïste, which only has one form because it already ends in an E. When adjectives end in an E, they already agree with the feminine form, and you don't take the E off because it's a masculine. It's just the way it is. Then we have généreux, généreuse, masculine form, généreux, generous. Il est généreux, he is generous. Elle est généreuse, she is generous. And the X changes to an SE to permit that pronunciation of the généreuse. You can see where the English word generous comes from. It's originally a French word that slipped into the English language back in the 1400s. Bête, bête, dame. It literally means beast. That accent circonflexe, that little chapeau, the hat over the E is the where an S was after the E way back when in the 1400s, 1500s, and then typesetters, to reflect pronunciation, took them out and put the little circonflexe over the letter to symbolize the S that used to be there after it. Bête, dame, which is, as I say, literally beast, but it's used as slang for meaning dumb. Il est bête, he's stupid. Intelligent, intelligente. Now notice this has the same pattern as méchant, méchante. The E on the end of the feminine form, Il est intelligent. He is intelligent. He is smart. Elle est intelligente. The E is put on to make it agree, and then you hear that T. Elle est intelligente. Then we have diligent, diligente, hardworking, same pattern. Il est diligent, he is hardworking, or he is diligent. Elle est diligente, she is hardworking, she is diligent. Then we have paresseux, paresseuse, lazy. Il est paresseux, he is lazy. Elle est paresseuse, she is lazy. Timide, shy or timid, already ends in an E, so it agrees automatically with either a feminine or a masculine form. Il est timide, elle est timide. Then we have bavard, bavarde, talkative, chatty, loquacious, if you will. Il est bavard, elle est bavarde. Then we have grand, grande, it's tall. Il est grand, elle est grande. So all of these, except for the ones that already end in E, like timide, bête, égoïste, they have a masculine and a feminine form to reflect agreement with nouns, which becomes a really key issue in French from here on. The whole structure of the French language and most Romance languages, as they're called, are based around agreement. So whether it's French or Italian or Spanish or Portuguese, Romanian, they all have a root from, their roots are from Latin, and they all have this form of agreement. Many of the Slavic languages, such as Russian, it has it as well. German has it. It's you can't escape it. It's something that you will not be able to get away from no matter which language you study. Even if you switch from French to Spanish, you will still come across this concept of agreement. It's not a big deal. It's just the way it is. Then we have un mois, a month. Notice that nasal sound, un mois, and the S is silent. Okay, there's no E there, forcing its pronunciation. And then parce que. Parce que. Those two words together mean because, parce que. J'étudie parce que j'ai un examen. I am studying because I have a test. J'étudie parce que j'ai un examen. Okay, so I'll say all of these a couple of times. You can repeat along with me. Répétez s'il vous plaît. Écoutez, répétez. 1000, 1000, 100, 100. No, idi pakaket. Idi. Sorry, Alan has to go take care of business. Sympa, sympa. Méchant, méchante. Égoïste, égoïste. Généreux, généreuse. Bête, bête. Intelligent, intelligente, intelligente. Diligent, diligente. Paresseux, that French R, paresseux. Paresseuse, paresseuse. Timide, timide. Bavard, Notice the silent D, the French are there. Bavard, but now the E will force the pronunciation of the D. Bavarde. Elle est bavarde. She is talkative. Grand, grand, mais grande, grande. Un moi, un moi. Et enfin, parce que, parce que, parce que. Eh bien, vous avez été encore une fois à l'écoute de Monsieur Fez. You've been listening once again to Monsieur Fez. This has been French 8 list number 12. So now you've been through 3 lists. And after your test next week, you'll have a week break to study all 3 lists, and you'll have a big review test where 30 of the 45 words will be chosen to be tested. Okay? So make sure you've got all 3 lists to study from and practice. À bientôt. Au revoir.